thing.
Oh, why you do yours?
Uh, I want to wait a little bit so people can come on because we're really just going to be talking to ourselves.
Do you want to put these on?
Oh, I don't think I did. I bring one?
You did this one.
No, I think I did. Oh yeah, I did. All right, so we're gonna start. Hey you guys, I'm Ashley.
I'm Nicole Swaze.
And we team together to basically give you guys some beginner tips on how to start your little garden, oasis, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
So first we're going to start with, I'm going to just give you a little bit of tips, and I'll save this live and stuff because, you know, I know I'm a little bit late and people, I just want to give people time to come on, but just to start, I just want to say that you can plant in pretty much anything like recyclables, gallons of milk containers, jars like this. Do I have anything?
I have some. You can start off with little cups like this, but you got to be careful because these don't have a hole at the bottom, so you got to keep your eye on the plant. Whatever plant you put in here, you got to keep your eye on it and not overwater it.
Yes, so everything that you plant in, you want to make sure it has a lot of drainage. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is like a really good example of a good potting plant because you want to make sure when you put the soil in and you plant your plants that they're able to drain themselves. Just like humans, what we put in our body, we need to let out. So make sure when you have little pots that the drainage holes are around like half of an inch, and bigger pots like an inch in diameter. So moving forward, after you get all of your pots,
Right.
and the things that you feel comfortable in planting in, you want to make sure that you get some good soil.
Yep.
So this is like organic. I mean, I'm not really big on the brand. I don't know if this is the greatest brand, but get something that if you're planting vegetables, you do not want to plant the soil, the vegetables in dirt in the ground. Don't ever plant anything with dirt in the ground. Buy some good enriched soil because that is what's going to help your plants to flourish. Just like we put good and high in nutrient food in our body, you want to give your plants the same benefit this way. Just like we flourish, they will flourish.
Right.
So soil is very, 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 very important.
Exactly. And you have to be careful on certain brands that you get because my mom told me that the soil that I was getting from the dollar store is basically all mud. So that will kill your plant because the water just sits there. It don't never like go anywhere. So basically your plant is dying. So you gotta be careful about that.
Okay, yes. So like this. If you get cheap potting soil, you want to mix it with some good potting soil. And
yeah,
like
mix it together.
Yeah, that's how you can budget.
Right.
This way,
True that.
and you also want to get, if you don't buy potting soil that has fertilizer in it, you can buy like singles and drop them in once a month and stuff like that when you water your plants. So,
Right. And my mom, her page is Kiss My Plants. They so pretty. You could go follow her because she gets more in depth in plants. And we're beginners, so I know y'all sitting at home with nothing to do, so why not plant some plants?
Exactly.
So let's get it popping.
exactly. Let's get this popping. So after you get the soil,
Right.
you want to get whatever seeds that you want to plant, or you can get ones that are already planted and then just transfer them from little pots like this to
like a medium pot.
Yeah, like a medium
That
pot.
part, my mom told me this, sorry. If it's going from like this pot, it can't, I don't think it could go in this big ass, this big pot.
Like
they
like
gotta upgrade to like at
Okay.
least this one, so it gives it time to grow. So it's like baby steps. It's like taking his steps into, I guess, the shoe size.
Right, exactly.
Basically,
Like toddler,
boom.
infant, toddler, teenage.
Right, so yeah.
So you want to make sure that the pot is a little bit bigger than the one that you have. I just
Right.
learned something. Shoot. So moving forward. Now, once you get your good pots with the drainage holes, you get your good soil, you get the seeds that you want to plant or your pre-planted plants, you have to make sure that you read the back or this little
Yeah, because
tag.
that'll teach you how to take care of the plant too.
Yes.
So that's a good thing to keep.
You want to always read the back of your packages because when you plant your plants, you don't want to plant a pot of plants and half of your seeds need a lot of light and then the other half needs a smaller amount of light. They're not going to flourish like that, and you're going to just be frustrated because they're not going to grow. You're going to have one half, doing the percolator, and the other half is just going to be doing crybaby. So
Right.
you don't want that.
Exactly.
You do not want that.
Some plants need to be in direct light, like in the sunlight they'll flourish, and some need to be indirect light, meaning like if like I have a bright apartment, certain times of the day is bright as hell, so I can put my plants that don't need direct light, indirect light. So that's why that was in the corner over there, because when I had it right here, it was like turning brown and stuff, so I had to like push it back over here. Little sun.
Yeah. So when you pot them, you want to make sure that you pot like seeds with like seeds. This way, they flourish and they grow. Also, you also want to look at how much you have to water them. Some plants you don't have to water a lot. Some, just like this plant right here, you have to put 3 tablespoons every week, if I'm not mistaken. But up to a person that wouldn't know about plants, you would be watering it like a regular plant. Like you would
like
get
every day.
Yes, you be over here like
every day.
this. Yes, my plant.
Yes.
Like, and that's not gonna work. You can't do that.
And that's what happened to me, like during this quarantine. Like I killed a couple of plants. I didn't know about it because ain't nothing else to do. So I feel like they look dry. So I'm like, let me water them. And then my mom's like, water them too much. Like I'm like, all right. So I gotta change it. So I started getting a spray bottle, spraying that bitch. So as soon as they dry a little bit, it seeps, and I'm like, all right, it's thirsty again. I could go like a couple days later and then come in with a just to like calm my like water shit down. Like, calm down, girl.
Yeah, so you want to make sure you water them properly, put them in the correct amount of sunlight. You want to make sure that they have drainage holes.
Right.
You want to make sure that you know if they're indoor or outdoor plants, because some plants are made specifically for the indoors and there's plants that are made specifically for the outdoors. So you also want to keep an eye on that so you can have a flourishing plant oasis. Also, Nicole was talking about composting.
Oh yeah.
So we want to go over that because that's kind of like an all natural way that you can fertilize your soil.
Right. So I saw a blogger. He was talking a little bit about compost that you can make yourself. Like it's basically taking like say you got like vegetables that you cutting up for like dinner, and you got the little part that you throw away. You can keep that. If you got like an outside, you like dealing with bugs and stuff. This is like more the outside type of situation. We got yards. So you can like keep that with dirt and stuff and like let it rot and get old and stuff and just mix it together and then plant certain plants outside with that, so that'll help flourish your plants and stuff. I guess it'll be more for like your fruits and vegetables or something if you want to plant it outside. That'll be good. I don't know his name, but once I find it, I'll put it up.
Yeah, we'll put it up once we find a blogger. And I'll also put up, because I'm going to write a blog on our little potting party, so I'll also put up some plant pages that I follow on Instagram, and also the blogger that she follows, and her mom. Her mom has a beautiful garden. Like, I'm gonna put her page up there for you guys too. Like, I've learned like so much stuff from watching her mom page. So I want you guys to have that experience too, and be able to like grow your garden and just be able to have some knowledge behind it too, so you can teach somebody else, just like I'm giving you and she's giving you what we know.
You know.
So now we're gonna pot some plants. So you guys, I don't know if you guys can see.
Right. I'm gonna take this one.
Oh, and also I wanted to add this too. With these little aloe plants, you can, if you wanted to like share it with a friend, like say if you brought it or whatever, you can like snip the corner of these leaves off and let them dry. I think it takes like 24 hours if I'm not mistaken to dry, and then you get some potting soil and you just dip the dry part in. You put the potting soil and then you water it a little bit, and boom, you'll get. But this is also in the cactus family, so
Yeah.
you don't have to water it that much.
Yep. Like aloe plants and cactus. So far, that's the only two like cactus type plants I have. So I barely water them. I do a little skeet once in a blue moon with some water.
Yes. Oh, and Nicole, tell them about how you can beautify. She done got all these little nice rocks and stuff that you
Yeah.
can put on the bottom of your
Yeah, to add some little decor to your little plants or something. You're trying to be formal, sort of. So that's what I'm gonna be doing with my miniature, because I had these miniatures my mom gave to me. This is a fern. I don't know what kind of fern, but I know it's a fern. And I'm gonna transfer into this cup, but it don't have a drainage, so I'm gonna keep my eye on this one.
And also you can also create your drainage holes if
Yeah,
you wanted
yeah.
to. Like you can create it. You don't like you.
Oh, yeah,
it's
definitely.
really by your choice. You know, it's
Right, 'cause
whoever
later-
you feel like it.
Right, later I'll probably poke a hole in it. Like I'll just like a piece of metal, like a screwdriver. I'll probably like make it hot and then I'll burn the hole in it.
Right.
Because it's thin plastic, it'll go right through.
Alright, so
Alrighty, so you want to start?
yeah, I'm gonna transfer this one into this one.
And I'm gonna do my little miniature.
And this right here is strawberries.
Ooh.
Yes, be a fancy. The only thing is, I gotta find somewhere safe to put this because I live in North Philly. So I don't think these strawberries gonna be any kind of safe in North Philly. Nowhere. I'm gonna have to figure something out. And I'm gonna use this organic potting mix, and I'm just going to put a little bit because this is already I need to put my gloves on, but it's already pre-potted, so I'm just going to take a little bit of what's on here off and then put it in.
Yep. And these little rocks and stuff, that's where you can get these at. Dollar Tree. You would get like a lot of stuff from Dollar Tree. Girl, I'll break it up. Like certain aisles that people be passing by, you need to take your time and look at every nook and cranny. And Dollar Tree, because they really come in handy. Like, let me show you something. Like this little mason jar at Dollar Tree, I guess you could put it as a something, but
Yeah, like
I
hanging
use
up
it
your
as a-
steps or
right.
something on your patio.
Exactly. You put it like you put it anything, you can make it your own. But I put plants in mine. What's this called? I think procreation, one or
Right.
two. A plant. So I'm waiting for the root to come in, and once the roots come in, then I'll put it in soil. So that's chilling right now.
And don't judge us because we're look at the cat in front of the phone.
She's trifling.
There we
Sorry,
are.
this
There
my
we
cat,
get it,
y'all.
please, so don't judge us.
Her name's
first of
Sweetie.
all.
Her name's Sweetie. She just gotta get her little spotlight. Say hi. Right. All right.
So I put a little bit of potting soil in here.
All right. I'm putting my little rocks in mine. Oops. Not too much though. Just a little.
That's so cute. And for the strawberries, reading is fundamental, guys. It's very, very, very fundamental. It tells you blooms in the spring and again in the summer. The exposure it needs full sun. You water weekly during dry spells, and it tells you basically like the growth and stuff like that of it. So it does give you instructions. Read them. Don't DM me saying, "Oh my God, like I don't understand why." You know, I went to the store and they didn't tell me how to. They didn't tell me. You're wrong. Read.
True.
For real.
Yeah. Alright, so I put a little new soil down here on top of the little white rocks I got. I'm gonna do a close up later. Let me just get my life together later.
Yes, we'll show you how it comes out.
Right.
And you can also like pull your the soil apart and the roots apart, so this way, you know, it gives them a little bit expansion because you're putting them in new soil.
Right.
So now it's like a new home.
That's giving them certain ways they could go. They got a little bit of room to move around it.
Yeah. For real. So here it goes. I don't know if you guys can see, but
You gotta go up closer.
crazy. Hey y'all, yes, let's go.
Should we split our screen for the live join? I don't know how to do this. See, I ain't with the Gidgety shit. I don't know how to do all this. You know
I
how
don't know either. Okay, wait, yeah. So these strawberries, I don't know either. I don't try.
Well,
This is my second live. I had Instagram for, how long I had Instagram for? A while, and this is my second time I think ever going
Right.
live. So bear with me. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can see me.
True that.
But this won't be my last live, so. But
Yeah.
hold on, wait. I want to put this in here and then give a little bit of water. And also make sure you keep your tags, because once you get an abundance of like Nicole, she has a lot of, everywhere you look it's nothing but plants, and that's why I really decided to do this live with her, because she has, you know, a little bit more knowledge than me. She just, I'm gonna tell you something right now too. She acting so shy because she ghetto as shit. Like, I'm sorry, I just cursed, but she's ghetto.
Yeah, like I'm trying to keep my composure, be professional.
Okay, and,
but I can't.
but she got a lot of knowledge, and this not gonna be the last live we do about plants, because as our garden grows, like I will want to keep sharing my knowledge with you, because I'm gonna continuously research. But make sure you keep your tags, because these tags are so important, because you might forget, have so many plants. You might be watering one and you thinking it's, oh, I'm supposed to water that 2 times a week, but you was really slow. So just keep this just so it's like a reminder.
And also the name of it too.
Exactly. And also when people come in, this is like your little collection. So, they're able to like identify the plants, and that's how you really, it's kind of like a transfer of knowledge. Because really that's how I started to really like plants and stuff like that. It's like once it's like, wow, these are like people. Like they're so unique. They got their own little personality.
Yeah, and it's also good for the house because it purifies your air and stuff. So, if you constantly breathing in bad air, come home to some relaxing plants. And then it's also like therapeutic too in a way, because just having plants around, the decor is good, and it also just makes you feel better and stuff.
Yes,
to me it does.
Me too. No, you're right. I do too. So I planted a pre-potted one. I guess that's what you call it. Yeah. So now I also have, and seeds, you will be very, very surprised. They're so cheap. Like
dollar stores.
Yes, exactly. I got
other
these
places too.
I got these $5 for $1, I think, at ShopRite. Yeah, I got these $5 for $1. So And also, even the seeds, like when you eat, and you can take the seeds and pot them, and you getting it right from the fruit itself. So
right. I got a grapefruit cause I love grapefruits. Now I used to hate them, but now I love them. So I take the seeds when I'm done with them, and I planted mine just right in the soil, and I just watered them. I know some people like to probably put it in like a cloth and wet it and keep it right there till the roots come, but I'm so impatient. I need you to grow like quick. So but I got it on my balcony. It looked different now because when I had it in the house, it wasn't flourishing as much. But as soon as I put it on my little balcony, it's starting to grow. So I'm gonna have me a grapefruit soon.
Yes, and we want I'm gonna take pictures of like her plants and stuff and the plants that I have, and I'm gonna put them in my blog so you guys can like get a more in-depth look at exactly what we have here. So the seeds that I have are green pepper seeds, carrots, beets, cilantro. Cilantro tastes so good on food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all a recipe, this cheesy corn recipe on my blog. Child, it's so good. I actually just made cheesy corn and I didn't have cilantro. I was really upset, but this is so good. I'm gonna give y'all the recipe, and also a sunflower because I love sunflowers. So I'm gonna plant. Yeah, come on, wherever you want. And I'm gonna let y'all know I was really hyped to have this live. We was nervous as shit to start this.
Yo, you won't understand. That's why we was kind of late getting over here. Like we had to get our life together, so we got it together.
All right, so we're gonna use the pot and soil that basically is organic and it's good for like veggies and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna plant the green peppers. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to plant some carrots. No, I don't want to plant carrots. How about some cilantro? I just talked all that stuff about it. I may as well plant it, right? So, let me get one of them.
Yeah. Put it right here. So, take that off.
Yes, and make sure you take the stickers off, right? Because the drain, that's where the drainage holes are, so you'll block your drainage holes. Good thing for the food.
Yep. All right, so before you put your plant in, you put a little bit of soil at the bottom.
If I can get it off. Ain't it hard? I would take my glove on. Yep, so you just put a little bit of your soil at the bottom.
Right. Well, when you do seeds, you probably got to put a lot because you plant certain seeds. I think it's certain, like, kilometers you got to put them in the dirt.
Right, exactly, for them to sprout and, like, get enough of the
sunlight and
water, right? And enough for them to sprout up because if it goes through the process and then it doesn't, it's just going to be sprouting underneath.
It's just going to die because they ain't getting enough. It's probably sprouted too early and the sun not there. It's like more dirt, so it's like you got to keep pushing and I guess it died because it get tired.
Yeah, it's like humans. People be tired.
Keep living rough life inside.
For cilantro, it has the directions and the care package on the back. It also tells you how many days it takes to germinate. So this takes from 7 to 14 days for it to sprout. Also, the depth to sow, just like Nicole said, it's a 1/4 inch. It really tells you on here. So. And then when you plant the seeds, like for this one it says 6 to 12 inches. So realistically speaking, since this the diameter is so small, I would really be able to only put one seed because it's small. So it's
you can put all of them. So because what don't sprout, the other ones will make up.
Oh, okay, right. So you're right. It's kind of like even when you put the seeds or something.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Okay, and then row spacing, it says HM is typed as an annual plant, so you can plant it year round.
I like to dig a little.
See,
hole
I'm
in
learning
it.
stuff too. Shoot, yeah.
So when you put your seeds in, do you dig a hole in it so it got like a little bed to rest in?
Yeah. I was watching YouTube and that's what it was doing.
Yeah. And you just, and your dirt, you just dig a little hole in it and just put the seeds all right there, and then just put more dirt over it. Not that much dirt, because it might rain.
And if y'all playing something, add me. I want to say. Yeah, add us. We want to
I'm
say.
at amazingly natural __. I think one more underscore. I'm not sure, but it's a little circle within a circle, and it's natural hair care.
Yes, she got her own hair care line. Support her. Support Black small businesses, y'all.
Right.
It's called Amazingly Natural. And a couple of my followers, shout out to Brittany Fox, and also who else? Who else supported you? Dang, I forgot who else it was. I'll think about it. I'll give you a shout out. But yeah, it was 2 people. They told me they support her.
Yes.
So.
Thank you to all my supporters, and I just greatly appreciate it. Like.
So I just put all my seeds in here. One of them is gonna sprout. I be having to watch my mouth. Woo!
Right.
Child.
All right, now just put the
Shout out to the people that be on live all the time.
Yes, or the ones that be like editing and all this, like
This ain't
you
good.
got that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Nicole is really funny. If foundations, if you from, you know.
Yeah, they know.
Okay, so I put a good enough amount of soil,
Right.
which would be like a half inch. And you could also, like, after you plant your seeds, you could put like your like a finger, just so you can measure. I think I put a little bit too much.
Yeah.
It
And
say
then-
like a quarter inch, so yeah, you can measure. That's why it's good to do. Yeah, it's like I think.
Yep. And then you just water it and keep it in the sun. You want to water it now, or you want to water it again?
I think I'm gonna order it in here.
All right. Yep, just put a little boop right there. Not a lot. Want to do yours?
Yeah. Go ahead. So if you guys have any questions, or if you guys need any like assistance or like any type of like knowledge, whatever, don't like feel free, don't hesitate to like reach out to us and ask us, or her mom will give you her mom's Instagram. She like up the plant guru. And that's what we striving to be, little mini gurus, but we not there yet.
Right.
So, you know, but we want you guys to, you know, start your little plant collection, because it's just, if you think about it, plants are so powerful. You know, back years ago, you know, we didn't really have all this man-made stuff. It really was everything that came from the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, taking it back to the essence with quarantine and like being home and just like really getting back to self, I think plants are like a really good representation of self, body growth, abundance, and healing. So that's why I really wanted to do this. I thought it was really symbolic, and it's something that not only I can teach you, but you can teach, you know, who you know, because realistically speaking, the food that we intake is ultimately what makes the energy inside of us. So if you're intaking, you know, bad food, food that doesn't have good nutrient, you know, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it.
Sluggish. You feel like you don't want to do nothing, and like when you start eating healthy, it's like you can feel a difference.
Exactly.
Energy. And then when you grow it yourself,
Exactly.
you are never like, oh, I did this.
Exactly. It's
do
like,
again.
you know,
and like
so
that's why it's cool to just get into plants, because you can grow your own food. You grow your own vegetables and stuff. My kid, she just don't learn. Why you gotta be like that?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I think it's really important to know where your food comes from, first and foremost, especially now, you know, with everything that's going on in the world and how the government has just showed us how much they really control.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that as human beings, as people, as, you know, omnivores, you know, we need to get back to like being more self-sufficient when it comes to the things that we intake and put in our bodies. So where do we start? We start with planting and just getting the education and just understanding the basics, and then you growing from there. And then once you get the confidence, you know, you'll build. But it's really, I'm not gonna say it's not easy and it's not expensive, because this,
right.
you know, after a while, you know, it gets, you know, a little, but you're really budgeting, because after a while when you have tomato trees and strawberry, you know, like you know,
trees in your backyard,
exactly.
It beats going to like standing in that long line.
Right. And now you created a form of income too, because say if you have family members, or you know, you just want to give, you know, you're able to give to the community in a different way, because now you have an abundance of a need and that people can utilize, and it's healthy and it's beneficial. Right. So
and you could also partner with like certain supermarkets and stuff, or produce stores and stuff, to sell your products to them, because it's organic, especially if you're doing it or really organic, because people go all in depth with organic shit. Like, I'm sorry to stutter, but you know what I mean. But it's real beneficial to have your own food though.
Yeah.
Growing your own food.
It's a different form of knowledge, a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's something different to talk about. It's something different that, you know, you kind of like took control over. So I'm so happy that y'all participated and watched, and I hope me and Nicole taught you something.
Right.
This was nerve-wracking for real.
True that.
But we got through it. And I will put also some nurseries that me and her know and her mom go to in my blog article, just so you know you're not like, oh my God, I really don't know where to go. Oh, I really don't, you know. And also like some starter plans I'll include in there. This way, you know, you just have like a blueprint. You know, if you at the supermarket or Home Depot or Lowe's, and you want to go into the nursery and just pick up, you know, spend a little $20, you know, just to start a little plant. It really don't take much. It just take just to do it.
And some of them plants start at like $2 and $3 and stuff. So when you want to start there, that's like good too.
Yes, I brought these little things. They were $1.49.
Right. See?
So you know, and this, I think this was like $10 or something like that.
And so look, this plant was $2.50.
Exactly, and all of it is food. It's like, I think
I'm pretty sure y'all smoked something there more than there.
Exactly. And these are like herbs, like Italian oregano. So you know, you don't only say, if you like, oh, I don't want to grow my own vegetables, but I will feel comfortable growing my own herbs. That's also a different alternative to just grow something and know what you're intaking in your body. Not putting McDonald's and Wendy's. Not judging nobody. Right. I swear, but. You know, just pushing towards
it out.
Yeah, balance it out.
You know, balance it out a little bit. If you eat a lot of junk food, like eat some healthy food every now and then. It ain't gonna kill you, you know.
Exactly. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I am so excited to start this journey. I hope you guys plant something and add us. Right. Okay. So that's it.
See, y'all, love y'all, but oh my anxiety. How the fuck you get out of this joint? Oh. I hope you know how to